It's been a year since I've been able to do this. For those of you who have watched my videos and are familiar, I watch Rocky every year on Thanksgiving evening after everyone has left and I'm here home alone. I've got Sylvester Stallone's Rocky here, and I've got his other films down here too. I watched the entire series between tonight and tomorrow evening, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I haven't opened this case for an entire year, but I just opened it and I put the DVD in, and going to have some of my chocolate dessert. It's one of my favorite things that my grandma makes. This and her pumpkin pie and a few other things. This is on the top 3 list. I wasn't able to have any of that earlier today because I had eaten, mashed potatoes and everything else, and you get so full. I got hungry earlier, but I thought I'd wait until the movie to reheat some food and eat it through watching this, and probably get through the first 2 or 3 films tonight, finish the rest tomorrow. But here we go. Very exciting. This is going to be a good night. So we're on the opening of the film right now. It's just the opening sequence of a fight that Rocky is in, Sylvester Stallone. And got the Christmas tree up this year. That wasn't up last year. And I was sitting over on the couch watching this on my laptop because my brother was here last year, but in the past I've always watched it on here, and so getting back to the real tradition this year, old school. And it's a lot of fun. I really enjoy Rocky. Whenever people ask me what my favorite movie is, I normally say, probably Jurassic Park. It was the first film that I saw in theaters, but I don't know. Thinking about it now, Rocky may very well be my favorite film and series. Now, this is a really popular scene in Rocky's when he's walking home from his fights, and he always stops at the pet shop. That's where he meets his future wife, but I won't say too much because some of you may not have seen this. It really is classic. I love this movie. It's the gym that Rocky practices at. Great film. And his brother, Sylvester Stallone's brother, actually sings in this group. And he was a musician after the film, too. This is one of my favorite parts here.
Tomorrow's Thanksgiving,
Talks about tomorrow being Thanksgiving, and I always watch this on Thanksgiving, so it's around the same time. I always enjoy that part of it. Really wish you guys could see this film. I wish I could show you the whole thing, or that you could be here watching it too. But that's not possible. So if you are able to, rent the movie or buy it and watch it and film a video yourself of watching it. Post it as a response. It'll be really fun. Really enjoy my evening still. Probably about halfway through with Rocky 1, first Rocky. And I've got a little bit of pumpkin pie here with some more mold and deviled egg. And probably eat a little turkey before the night's over, but just every year I sit up late at night, probably until 3 or 4. Tonight I might stay up until 5 because I'm not very tired. And I do work Black Friday tomorrow, and that'll be a lot of fun. Pause this for a minute. Now, a lot of you might be wondering, why do you like Rocky so much? And I think the reason for that is because many years ago, probably when I was a young teenager, a lot of teenagers have a lot of problems, and I was having my own set of problems. I was kind of depressed and just very negative all the time. My grandmother bought me this Rocky series for my birthday, and I watched them. I was like, this is great movies. And she compared my life to Rocky and said, you need to watch these and think about, when you're down, pick yourself back up. And that's what Rocky does throughout the entire series. He picks himself back up. He's at the bottom, and he just keeps trying. And a lot of people don't remember it, but in the first movie, Rocky doesn't win the fight. Now, eventually he goes on to win in the other movies, but in the first movie, it's a draw. And so I think that's really important to notice. And you don't have to win everything in life. You just have to prove things to yourself. That's one big point that I always think about when I watch the movie, and I'm going to continue to watch it, and I hope that this video blog has been enjoyable for you. I'll update a few more times before I close this video out. One of the most commercialized parts of Rocky is him running up the steps in Philadelphia, and a lot of people have done this and posted it as a video on YouTube when they've done it. One day I hope to be able to do that and run up the steps in Philadelphia. It's one of my goals. It's on my bucket list. Definitely something I want to do before I die. But it's unbelievable to me that it's going to be another year before I watch this again. That's why I hate having such a concrete tradition and something that I do once every year. Because I could watch this several times a year, but it wouldn't feel the same. So I'm going to keep doing it on Thanksgiving evening and the night after Thanksgiving evening. It's sad because I love these movies. I only get to watch them once a year, and so when I find myself texting or something on my phone, I'm like, okay, I need to stop and pay every bit of attention to the movie because you only get to watch it once a year. So I cherish my time. I'm borderline not even wanting to take a video because I just want to focus in on this, but thought I'd let you guys in on my tradition. As this movie is ending, I remember the first time I had ever seen Rocky or any of these movies, when the first one ended, all I could think about was, I gotta put the next one in, and I remember I didn't wait a moment. I put the second movie right in and watched it, because it was just such a great movie, so interesting. So you can see, I really hope you guys have seen this, and if you haven't, please get it. Please see it. Momentarily, I'll be starting the second one. Sorry about the lighting. I don't feel like turning the lamp on just to do a quick update on this. Started the second movie, and I did notice that, interesting fact, the first movie won the 1976 Best Picture, the Academy Award. And the movie was released in 1976. The second movie was released in 1979. And so there was a period of a few years where this wasn't out. And I just keep thinking, like, if I was around in the 70s when the first had been released, I wouldn't be able to wait all those years for the second. That would have killed me. It's a great film, and the second one starts off where the first one ended. Right at the end where the fight was finished. Rocky's brother, the musician, is in the second movie as well. Rocky was just married. It's not Rocky's brother, it's Sylvester Stallone's brother. The actor that plays Rocky. Just to clear that up. Great clip. I look at that time on the clock and I have to laugh to myself. It's 4:10 in the morning, and I'm just about finished the second movie. I'm very close to being done with it. Thought I'd get into bed and read a little bit before 5 a.m., which is when I plan to be asleep. Wake up at 1 and work at 2 at the mall, bookstore. Black Friday, it's going to be busy. It's going to be crazy and wild. But that's how it goes. It's been like that last year too. I was working at the same place last year during the holiday season, so I can't believe a year has come and gone. It's insane. It's almost 2010. I'm beside myself about that. But speaking of 2010, I'd recommend that you watch my video blogs that I post during the year. I'm going to do a video every day. I'm pretty excited to do that. I'm excited to introduce you guys to my daily habits and everything that goes on during my day through that year. I think it'll be interesting, and you'll meet a lot of people because I'll be doing a lot of traveling next year. Might even end up in Utah. Who knows? We'll see. But until next year, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods.